something was missing.
That's exactly what I want. Oh,
No one supports us.
sorry for being so emotional.
It's kind of scary.
Share a little piece of my home and my family and my culture to everyone.
This product line, I feel like I'm constantly having different stages of my exam. We're back in my kitchen where it all started. It's currently 10 p.m. and I'm about to make myself a late night snack. But before we get there, I want to share with you guys something I've been working on for the past year and a half that I'm so proud of. Something special. I can't believe it's been 3 years since I posted my first video. I've shared over 468 recipes and over 500 videos. It's been a dream come true sharing my passion for the food with the world and watching people remake my recipes at home. I don't think in a million years that the Tiffy that was cooking in her dorm room would know that this is her life today. And for that, I'm forever grateful and thankful for your support, for believing in me and my recipes. But one comment that always got me was, I wish I could try your cooking. And to be honest, my biggest dream was to share my food with the world beyond my recipes. And from that, I'm excited to share that my brand is officially here. We did a survey when I announced that I want to start my own brand. And the #1 product everyone wanted was noodles. When I think of noodles, I think of instant noodles. So that was the product I wanted to come out with. We tested over 20 noodles in the market, comparing portion sizes, ingredient lists, quality, packaging, user experience, and pricing. And honestly, something just didn't feel right. We decided to go back to the drawing board where I started going to a deep dive into Asian noodles. When people think of instant noodles, they automatically have the stereotype of being unhealthy, a late night snack, or junk food. However, when you're in Asia, noodles are eaten in our daily life beyond just a snack. It's a staple. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Last year, I returned to Taiwan for the first time in 7 years. I was overwhelmed and impressed by all the delicious street food, the fresh ingredients, and the convenience of having such a diverse culinary scene at your fingertips. While being able to access Asian cuisine at Western countries have improved drastically over the past few years, I knew that there's still a gap in the market, and I want to translate the feeling I felt while I was visiting Taiwan to you. I then spent months developing the perfect product line and working on the recipes. We sent my recipes to multiple different factories to get their samples. So the whole purpose of the hand-cut noodle line is to really mimic my homemade hand-cut noodle recipe, and also really similar to the hand-cut noodles that I get in Taiwan. So it's really going to be based on like how chewy it is. So it's definitely more on the softer side when it comes to the noodles. It's not as thick, which I do like. I sometimes find the super thick ones, they're too soft on the edges and hard on the inside. But we're then going to try it with the secret sauce, just because I really want to see how it is when it comes to absorbing flavor.
I like this one.
Yeah, it has the best chew. Mm-hmm. I think the biggest fear when it comes to thin noodles, it's just that it has like a lan texture.
It doesn't stick together. Like these two are kind of stuck together. Mm-hmm. This also holds onto the sauce really well, so it's most flavor.
That's what I was saying. I was saying that if they can even make it thicker and make it into a hand-cut noodle, that's a really good texture.
I think it has more surface area.
Okay, so it's currently 12:30 a.m. and I was gonna film this video tomorrow, but I'm too excited because something very exciting came in the mail today. Our finalists for our products. Dom here, we're gonna do a taste test. We got 2 bowls here. I am very, very, very excited. It smells really good. Oh wow.
Ooh.
Oh wow. I think in total we tried over 15 factories for each product line, but I always knew something was missing. So how do I provide the same convenience you get from instant noodles while still making it beyond just a snack and a treat? How are we able to offer versatility to inspire and allow others to create multiple recipes beyond just one usage? And how can we bring authenticity to the ingredients while also providing accessibility? And that's when we decided to come up with a whole product line where people can make multiple different easy recipes with just 5 products. When it came to the ingredients, one of the most critical factors impacting the taste is the environment. Something as simple as garlic tastes different all around the world. It was so important to me to share a piece of my culture and give you the same feeling I felt every time I slurp a bowl of noodles in Asia. So I decided to fly back to Taiwan.
On my way to Taiwan. Let's go.
When it came to scallions, we had to go to Yilan, the home of the best scallions. There's something so special about the scallions in Yilan. It's juicy, slightly spicy, sweet, and filled with so much flavor. There's a reason why scallion pancakes are one of the most popular dishes in Taiwan.
The sizing comparison is literally half of my body. And one of the main reasons why we flew back all the way to Taiwan and making sure that we're sourcing from Taiwan's factory to get all the fresh ingredients that you cannot get in Canada and in the US. They have a lot of the white parts, which is really what gives it the really, really nice numbing flavor. We're gonna be going to a scallion farm after this to really see how it is taken.
左右手都没关系，对，重点第一握住葱白，对，然后第二个呢，我们可以稍微扶着没关系，第二个要一气呵成这样把它拔起来，就不太会失败了。对，
好成功 ，OK。
对，可以试试看。
所以先 OK，
对，还要握住葱白哦。
葱白下去一点点。
啊，有，很棒。
真的，这边比我手掌还大，光葱白就是平常我看到的葱的大小。
没错，
很香哎，一拔出来就有香味。所以像这样子的葱，大概种多久才能长那么大？
大概90天之后就会是我们拔的这个样子。
所以像假如说平常你们假如说是种很多，然后这样收成的时候，也是都是用手拔哦，所以真的都是要手。
是人工种也是，收成也是，当然照顾也都是。
所以就很多爱在这个葱里面。
So this was definitely what was missing in the sauce. I couldn't replicate this flavor, like as he mentioned. Look how much white parts of the green onion you already have here. The green parts, as we slowly cook it, it gets slightly sweeter too. And this is something you just cannot replicate and what I really, really, really wanted to have. So we purposely flew back, make sure we are working with the right farms, the right factories, so that way you guys can also taste test these delicious 4-season scallions.
One thing that you'll notice when you're in Taiwan is that every stall has their secret sauce. With one drizzle, it can instantly add so much depth and flavor to a dish. And for my product line, it's my golden shallot oil. Okay, so today we're gonna be making my secret sauce. This is actually my 8th batch, so I really think this is gonna be the one. If this is the one, I'm actually gonna send it back to the factories just so that way they have a sample of what I want. So that was basically my goal with making these sauces. I wanted everyone to also have their own jar of sauce that they can drizzle on top of everything to give them like instant umami flavor. The key ingredient for my golden shallot sauce is Taiwanese red shallots, Hong Cong To.
This is Taiwanese red shallot, and these are all hand peeled, and this is a very important process. Some of them do machine peel, but when it's machine peel, it can actually get a lot of the moisture out, which therefore it gets burnt easily or it's not as fresh. But these are all hand peeled one by one, and each jar we got tons of red shallots in there. You can see that it's a lot smaller. It's actually a lot of love that goes into peeling this. As you can see, there's a lot of different layers. Because we don't want it to burn, we need to get 2 to 3 layers deep into the shallot. So here, this is 2 to 3 layers off. The skin is where it burns the easiest. This is the beautiful shallot that you really see in the sauce.
If you have never tried Taiwanese shallots before, it tastes like onion with a hint of garlic. It's packed with umami flavors and found in many popular Taiwanese dishes such as braised pork rice, wontons, chicken rice, and both dry and soup noodles. The first product I knew I needed in the line was chili oil. With a simple drizzle, you can instantly transform any dish. Every street stall, restaurant, and household has its own version of chili oil, and this one holds a very special place in my heart. I've been making homemade chili oil with my mom for years, and to be honest, this was probably the hardest product we had to perfect, and we went through many ups and downs. Because we wanted all the products to be natural ingredients with no preservatives added, but still have a long shelf life, all the products had to undergo high heat sealing and sterilization. I didn't know this before, but once sterilized, the color and taste of chili, garlic, peppercorn, and spices can change a lot. What makes this chili oil so special was the element of surprise. Beyond just the spice flavor, we wanted to have layers of flavor, so we're working with lots of spices. It took us many rounds of back and forth adjustment, but in the end, it was all so worth it. And finally, we got our noodles. After testing out more than 40 different noodles and 10 different factories, I'm excited to say that we found the perfect recipe. There's one type of noodles that I love the most. It is sun-dried noodles.
So today we're at the noodle factory and I'm so excited. These two are the noodles that we're going for. So this one is the most highly requested item during our survey, which is hand-cut noodles. As you can see, when from a more of a thicker cut, you can get all the hand cuts here. What made this noodle super special after comparing to other factories and other brands and different formulas was I really wanted the sun-dry texture, which we're gonna go see later about how the whole thing is made. It's really definition of made with love. They have a sunroom. It's basically done with people every day moving in and out. The second noodle we have right here is called 意面. So it has also a little bit of a curved texture, and this is really good because that way when you are soaking in the sauce and stuff like that, you can hold in all the sauces between all the different curves, so you can soak up all the sauces, making it extra flavorful. Both of these noodles have something really special, which is probably my number one pet peeve when it comes to noodles, is that it doesn't get soggy. So that was the main thing I was looking for when I was looking for noodles, is I don't want my noodles to be soggy. I want it to have a good amount of shelf life time. When you guys are cooking it, even if you let it sit for a bit, it'll still have a nice chew, which both of these noodles provide.
我们没有去省略这种传统的制程，就是我们很坚持一定要有晒面的过程，因为其实也是可以直接做好之后就烘干，一天就可以做好面了。因为我们就是坚持要日晒。 那它这个时间拉长，让我们的面条吃起来才会有 Q 弹，那个面香才会够。这是机器没有办法有的味道。
好像很多人说，那个用日晒的面就有一种不同的香味，那样香香的。
对对对，那我这样打比喻好了，就像是衣服在阴干或是烘干，跟太阳晒过的衣服感觉是不一样的。对对对，因为跟一般中南部传统做法不一样，中南部他们是到广场晒，广场可能会有灰尘啊，然后可能会遇到午后雷阵雨啊。 甚至是蚊虫。做阳光屋的话，它就是密闭的空间里，然后我们有做一个让它空气循环，达到一个跟室外晒干是一样的效果。但是呢，我们又可以确保它是干净的、卫生安全这样子。
然后像这种面的做法是怎么样做出像这种有手切的？ 感觉或这种纹路，
我们是有去打很多不同的刀。其实制法我们都是很简单，它像成分里面就只有面粉、水跟盐，没有任何额外的添加物。那可以做出不同的面条，就是在于不同的刀具这样子。
哦，所以就跟其实我们做传统面一样，就是我常我自己配角有教大家怎么做手工面，我们真的只是用面粉，然后 salt， 然后水。 这样，所以这很自然的那种口味，
吃的也安心。
对，那这种面大概可以放多久？
我们的话就是保存，至少可以放1年。对，那我们自己有去做那个保存的试验，交给那个实验机构放13个月，那确保说到第13个月仍然它的风味是不变的，是 OK 的，所以我们就打1年，效期可以至少保存1年。
Other than the taste, we also worked on months when it came to logo, packaging, and design. This project is something my team and I built from scratch. It took me so long because I wanted to ensure that I had full control over every little detail of this brand. It's not a franchise deal, not a collab, not something I just slap my name on. This is a project that I can proudly say was built from the ground up. Every little detail was something we worked months on to perfect.
I like it. Like overall, I think I like that one, like the right one, like significantly more.
Do you think we should add things on the side and the back too? Like nutritional factor, talking, instructions?
Towards, is it wrapping all the way through or is it gonna wrap halfway through? I don't mind the shape of the bowl, but I also think that just works with like the hexagon shape. Because I think if it's going like lumpy like this, then maybe there's no point.
Yeah.
So I think we should definitely try to interact, like add these kind of concept in. So it feels more like a character, less like a logo.
Yeah. That's exactly what I want.
Yeah, Rob was just wondering, because the opening is a bit wide, and usually isn't that like pretty hard for consumer to control?
So at first I wanted to do that one, right? But then yesterday he told me we couldn't do it because he says that this is gonna go through 高油压, like high pressure steam. So he says if it's plastic, then he can't do that. It's gonna melt. So then he said I had to go with like. This was basically the only one.
So far, it's always been me and Dom choosing which ones we want. But this time, we got everyone in the office, so we're gonna taste the noodles just so we do our final confirmation. I'm gonna have Jen make it. That way we can kind of test the user experience too, just to see how everything is. We're gonna try it plain noodle first, and then we're gonna do it with the sauce after. And we made 2 servings right now, but it looks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, good amount of food. I think it's a perfect size for a meal, but it's also great if you're doing snacks and stuff like that. And the whole purpose of us doing a different sauce is so that way, let's say you're cooking it for a family, you're making 2 packs. If your kids don't eat spicy, you can avoid the spicy. Or if someone's trying to be less sodium, you can adjust it to everyone's level and everyone can really mix their own sauce. So I don't want it to be too salty, just so that way people can always adjust it and add it towards, let's say, their dumplings or their beef noodle soup or something like that. And this is us freestyling mixing. So I'm thinking once we perfected it, I will do the 2 to 1 to 2 to be the most perfect ratio. Now everyone can then adjust it. Yummy?
This is good.
You like it?
I like the sweetness from the soy sauce.
对，有胶质，
要什么有什么。
口味很丰富。
是吗？
我通常吃 Rebecca。
Yay! I'm so stressed out. It's like a report card.
I will buy this.
不是为了拍摄，是想拿一个看着来。
真的，真好吃，not just saying it.
Really, really good.
如果他那个另外的。
This was another learning curve that we had to face. It was my first time turning my recipes into products, and there was a lot to learn, even just the packaging alone.
因为我自己本身之前我不是买这个，那我之前有买过像这种，我就觉得很容易破，或者说我觉得人家买回去一定要有盒子装。但这个的话，我就觉得他们可以带出门的话比较方便，就不用担心说面会破掉。
We wanted to make sure that not only is our packaging practical, no noodle shatter, no leaking, and everything is properly sealed, but we also wanted to make the brand feel welcoming. Which is why I want to personally introduce you to someone really special, Juju the cat. If there's one thing you know about me, is that I'm a huge cat lady. I love my cats so much, and I wanted to include something cute and fun in our brand. Juju the cat is our brand ambassador, and he will teach everyone how to turn our product line into delicious recipes that you can make at home. We added a fun design throughout our packaging, and I cannot wait for you to see it in person. Hi, today is June 8th, 2023. We are a few months away from the official launch, and we are now determining the quantity of how much we need to order for each product line. And because we're a startup, this is very crucial to figure out, like, you know, we don't want to have too much products left over. No one supports us, and we don't want to have too little and have people wait for too long. And I'm kind of nervous because I don't know. We'll see how many people want to try and support the brand. Kind of scary. It's like with this product line, I feel like I'm constantly having different stages of my exams. Wish me luck. This was probably the most special moment, getting my family to try my product line for the first time. I grew up eating my mom and grandma's cooking, so to have their approval would mean the world to me. Okay, now we're gonna bring it out. I'm nervous. I think they're all just waiting for the food now.
这边是不辣的，这边是辣的，大家请吃看看。开动，开动，开动，开动，开动！
对，如果你今天可以做掉，他们等一下
我喝假不？啊，我压力太大，哭。好吃吗？我自己做哎，这个可以让大家闻看看。这我们是用3星葱熬出来的酱油。
哦，很香很香。
阿公，
香的，超香的。
对，哦，你们是全球首发呢。
对啊对啊对啊，我那个酱哈。
3星葱慢慢熬出来的。
哦，真的耶，哦，真的熬一次啊，
就是不能喝，
熬夜都来就做。
只能闻，喝太浓了。
My grandparents just left. It was such a success to see everyone's reaction, what everyone thought. I also owe a really big thank you to this project and for everyone just supporting me because it gives me a chance to come back to Taiwan a lot. Thank you everyone for your support and for me to come back here. It gives me a chance to come back more often, spend time with family, really learn from my experts, which are the grandmas and the grandpas of what tastes good. I'm able to share a little piece of my home and my family and my culture to everyone. Sorry for being so emotional. But yeah, see you guys back in Vancouver. So now we're back in my kitchen where it all started. I'm not a chef, I have no professional kitchen training, but one thing that I'm confident about is my passion and love for food. Thank you all so much for trusting me with my recipes these past 3 years. Seeing you make my recipes at home means the world to me. Now, I'm asking you to put your trust in me one more time, as I'm incredibly proud and excited to finally present to you my product line, Kaidong. Kaidong means let's eat, and my mission is to bring the incredible flavors of Asia into your home by creating easy to cook dishes that anyone can enjoy. So, are you ready to eat?